Just another Sunday check-in for content purposes. Or for getting to know me purposes, because people like to think they know you, but they don't meet you. They don't talk to you. It's sad that I kind of ran into somebody that we were probably supposed to, like, well, you know what? You meet when you're supposed to meet, but I just met her, and then she's going to be going away soon, but at least we got a chance to meet. And I think by meeting somebody like me, she saw a little bit of herself in me, and I saw a little bit of myself in her. And it's like, you know what, your vibe really is your tribe. Your vibe really is your tribe. And I talked to her a little bit about Charles Waddell Chestnut and just some of the interesting stories of Fayetteville, North Carolina, of North Carolina in general, because North Carolina, well, Fayetteville is a microcosm of the macrocosm, and North Carolina itself is a microcosm of the macrocosm. If you know, you know. It's the stuff, it's the subtle stuff, it's the racist stuff, it's the crazy stuff that it's like racism with a touch of that good old Southern charm. Like they say they're not racist, but they are. And sometimes if you sense something that sends alarms, take that serious, because it's a history that they don't tell you. I told you there's only three energies here. If you know, you know. But that being said, I'm watching Naked and Afraid, which I do because, I mean, you know what? I consider myself a bit of a naturalist too. That's why I hang around people who are naturalists or who learn how to work with nature in case you have to survive. We are the survivors. We are the thrivers. We will do what it takes to stay alive. That's a message to somebody. You better know what I'm saying, because I am not playing. Listen, both my parents were soldiers. My hubby was a soldier, and in my own right, I'm a soldier too. I don't do what some of the other soldiers do, but we all have our coping mechanisms, as some of you would say. But I would like to say we all have our roles to play. But here's the thing. I'm watching the Superman's, like, you know, the movie that I didn't see, whatever came to the movies, but, you know, when the dog take me home and all this and all that. But all of a sudden started crying. I'm like, let me go and look, what's the moon in today? And it's in Virgo moving into Libra, but I started thinking about it because my husband was a soldier, and maybe it's a little bit of the PTSD kicking. And it's that too, because people want to talk about being therapists and oracles, and I can help you, but they help you with your pocket. They help, you know what, they don't help you. They help themselves. And it's that too. That's why I have to be sure. Yeah, the hurricanes and all this and all that. Funny thing about Rangers, it's like, you know, in the eye of the storm. We're always in the eye of the storm in North Carolina. If you know, you know. I know some people, cousins and kinfolk and whatever it is, you know, they say, Val, you weren't left any land. Yo, I probably was, but that's okay. I'm gonna let the Cape Fear River take care of that. And she did that without a breath. I mean, that's me. But I have lots of breath left. It's that too. Like people who are like stalking me, people who are coming after me, people like right now, I just want to go outside on my porch and say, you got a problem with me? Come on and talk to me, boo. But you know they're not going to do that. So for those of you who are saying, like, you know, they're coming for you. You need to worry. I'm not worried about shit, bitch. They need to worry about me. I'm not the one you want. Or maybe I am. Because they don't know what they see in me until they see it, and then they don't know. But anyway, she said, like, oh my God, I've seen this before. It's like, oh my God, you know, it's a young girl. She said, oh my God, you know, the person he's father time. Because he had the two sticks and a cane too. And we were talking about canes too today. And there's stuff that I will post later on in the week. But the bottom line is, let me get to the Superman story, because I started kind of like, you know, maybe it was a little PTSD moment. So I'm sharing that with you. It's my therapy, or it's my therapy for some of you. Like, you may still have some crazy people, narcissistic people, obsessed people who think that they're going to come to me and they're going to think that they're going to make me mine. But how are you going to make me yours when you don't even know what I do? You love to cover yourself in horrors and drugs and this and that. And that's not what I will do. I will not overlook that. What Jesus saves, Jesus will not save you. If I'm your Jesus, then bitch, you're dead. And I can say that and mean that in a variety of ways. Please don't play with me or play with my hair, because if I have to go psychological warfare games on you, I will turn you into a bubbling fool, pretty much like some of you all know. Look at some of your what are you, actor, rapper, what? Who am I talking to? And the whole family crew. Marley, angel of past, present, and future came through, and they didn't learn shit. Bitch, I'm not the witch you want to mess with. It's funny how when I came out today and all my turkey vultures, well, I know, I think it was the hawks, because the turkey vultures have the white underneath, but these were just, you know, like it was just kind of straight black. So it might have been just the hawks or the red feather hawks or the red shoulder hawks, or I don't know what it is, but it was beautiful. And I was just like, and it came, and one like came right over me, and I'm just doing my little thing, like I'm dancing with the birds, and the birds are dancing with me, which makes my neighbors in the community, my so-called neighbors, like, what is a neighbor to you? would you be my neighbor? I really don't care about my neighbors. I used to, but I don't now. Why is that? It's my fault. It's that. And then, it's the lady up the street who loves to wave at me. She's cool and everything, and it's all that. But I told you, I'm nice. I'm a nice person. But if I feel like, if I feel like you're one of the ones that, trying to treat me or trade me in for crap, I will turn you all into a dead rat. Cats don't play with rats very well. We either eat you or we send you to hell. What do you like to do? Segment says, yeah, bitch, come on through. But this story turned kind of salty for a minute. But I'm saying I was watching Superman and I started crying. It's like, if I had a man in my life, a real man, and it's that too. I don't do bi, I don't do gay, I don't do trans, I don't do that, okay? Bitch, don't come for me. If I don't roll that way, I don't roll that way. The industry always want to put somebody up there and want to do the narrative thing, but I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do no drug dealer, no drug lord, no druggie, no alcoholic, no. Been there, done that. I've been like, I know what I like, and I know what's right for me. At this stage of my life, I'm doing what's best for me. I'm not here to heal anybody else, help anybody else, help you find your wealth, help you build whatever it is for you. If you don't bring nothing to the pot for me, then stay away from me, boo, because I promise you, I will break you on purpose, just because I still got a lot of anger issues in me of all the motherfuckers who came at me the wrong way when I was just being nice. You know that thing that they tell you about Pisces, the sweet and sour and this and that, we're that, all right, but we're a whole lot more. Want to know how much I am that way? Listen. This is me doing what I do, okay? Like, I know this is so crazy. My mom and my husband would say, like, are you really going to do that? Yes, I am. Like, I'm just going outside on my front porch like I don't give a damn, because I'm going to turn the light off, too. Like, it's dark. It's dark outside. It's night. And just be doing what I do. Like, is there any stars in the sky? Oh, there's one. There's one right there, and there's one right there, and there's one right there. Am I supposed to be afraid? Now, you can't see me, right? Oh, it's a little bit of water. But was I supposed to be afraid to go outside? You don't know me, right? Because that's the thing about it. I can be very nice, but if I have to turn up and go the wrong way, well, not the wrong way, but if I turn into the soldier that I am today, bitch, I will body somebody in reality, because like I said, I got a lot of anger issues from people that I tried to be nice to, but they weren't nice to me, and then they want to play up in my face, and then you brought out the gangster in me. Oh, honey, I can tell you stories that they would never tell you about North Carolina, Cumberland County, Fayetteville, and all of that. Oh, I feel a little rain, and it's sad. How is the sky? I see the star, I see a little rain. We're really not supposed to, well, they did say a few showers here and there, and there's the star over there, but that could be a satellite or a plane, or you never know when you're around a military base. And this is the part where my hubby would say, seriously though, baby, why you do that? You sometimes just run into danger. But didn't you do that too? Notice how that's what real soldiers do. When you need some protection, you want somebody that's really going to rep for you, not somebody that's going to hide behind other people, hide behind their Simpson stands, and then want to bully you like a little beta bitch would do. I don't do beta bitches. I don't do tricks, and I don't do people who want to play me. You know what? I don't do that dumbass shit. So I'm just putting it out in the ethers for those who know what's the type of person she likes in her life. A real one, yo. But don't ever try to bully me. Don't try to do no gangster game on me. Don't try to do no dumb shit on me. Don't try to do no witchcraft shit on me. Or do, because it will be a lesson for you. But I'm outside at night just doing what I do. And see, this is just me telling a story to some of you. So forever, whoever thought, well, I want that child in my life. First off, I'm not your child, right? Raise your own children. Do you do? Oh, you see the lights. Oh, you see my stuff. You see my eyes letting out from the stars. It's that. Oh, wow, that is so cool. Do that again. Do that again. I'm tripping on what the phone is doing. Oh, wow, did you see the lights in the eyes? Wow, was that my energy coming through? Wow, that is wickedly crazy. That is so cool. Do it again, do it again, do it again. I was in it. Now I won't do it because now I'm aware of it and won't do it. But when I was doing it and not doing it, it was like the lights, the sun, the stars were shining. There it goes again. Oh my gosh, that's so trippy. That is so trippy. That is so trippy. It's all of that. See, I can be your best friend. I can be the person that brings you to your end. Always remember to treat Miss Val Jones as a friend, because if I'm not a friend, then that means it did it again. The lights are coming out. That is cool as fuck. That is so cool. How can I do that? I can't even make this stuff up. Like, I mean, I wish I could do it, but I don't even know what I'm doing now. It's just coming through. Wow. And I'm glad, because see, I'm talking out this, I ate very well today. So I'm like trying to talk out this food. Who, but this type of stuff. And I know I hear my mom say, seriously, like, baby, like, seriously, you're outside at night, like, with all the stuff that's going through in the world, and people are crazy, and people are strange. People are strange. Don't talk to strangers. Okay, I thought about the Doors, Jim Morrison, and all that too. I mean, who thought that they were going to literally match wits with me? Like, was it you? Like, who can match wits with me in reality? When I told you I was a genius in reality, but you said, well, she's just a chick living in the ghetto. She's living in the hood. She's just like me. Bitch, you wish. Bitch, you wish. It was a courtesy for me to talk to you before. Now, I don't go that low. I don't play with hoes. Period. I hear the wind blow. The wind has been blowing all day by the day. I've been hearing the wind blow. I've been seeing the ancestors come through. By the way, I was talking to my people, and it was like certain things, certain points that would hit, and then the wind would just start rolling up. That's it. So, my colleague, and you are either a satellite or and that too. 3-1 Atlas. Santa Claus is coming to town. No, that's well, you know what? It's really coming. I don't know. I can't tell you about. I don't know anything about that. Technically, I don't know. I mean, if I did, what can I say? But 3-1 Atlas, supposedly December 25th of this year is a thing. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm not really getting into that, but I know we'll never remember the comment. I'm a huma hama hama hama. For those of you who are into the red kachina, the blue kachina, the red kachina, tomato, that is that. Whatever you do, but it's all that. And that's when I said there's this stuff like that people really thought that they would play on my head so what? So are you a special ops? Are you a good special ops or a bad special ops? Are you a good Templar or a bad Templar? I love it when I figure out, oh, this is what's happening. People are trying to play with my head, then I will play with your head till you dead, bitch. I'm that type of chick. Like, I am nice until I'm not nice. So that's what, when you want the nice side of me, then be nice in reality. Show me your integrity in reality. Don't just be on, off, like you're nice in front of people, and then you're nice, behind, and then you're nasty behind closed doors. I don't play that shit no more. It's like I realized, oh, these people wanted to lie on me. They wanted to lie on my top and lie about me like I'm this, I'm that. I'm what? Say it to my face if you so goddamn bad. Say that shit to my face. And then you might end up seeing my dad or my mom, but reminding you my mom was in the military, a real soldier too. And my mom would have aired shit out. I mean, there was stuff that I didn't tell my mom that happened to me about some stuff that happened to me at Fayetteville State, because she would have aired that whole school out. I mean, she did that on my she actually kind of did that on my graduation day, where this guy, which was really stupid and crazy. Okay, like I told you, it's just when you're that one, whatever that one will be, they will always try to play on you for whatever reason. I guess that's part of the legacy, whatever that is. But my mom lit that motherfucker up so well. He was supposed to speak. He was one of the speakers or whatever's on the stage. I didn't even remember that much of my graduation, okay, because I didn't know if they were going to give me my diploma or not. Well, what do you get in graduation at college graduation? Your degree. Because, they were talking about, well, you didn't pay your fees. I did pay my fees, but they got the wrong Valerie Jones. Like, you are in a college and you can't check social security numbers. Oh, it was about me personally. So that shit, I realized, oh my God, this is personal. That's the stuff that say, see, she's paranoid. And I've had coffee today. But that's not the coffee. It's just me just hyped up, by the way, because maybe it's just looking at the stars and stuff like that. But I told you, I love it when there's an audience who don't know that I know that they're an audience, but I know what they do, but they don't think I know, but I really, really do. So I'm just showing. Is she true? I love the lights in my eyes and stuff like that. No, that stuff is quiet. Good. Make sure you get everything right. Make sure you get everything right and put it all down right and put that in the paperwork. Like I say, I go right up to Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base and do that almost every day. You don't think I know, the people that come to me, I know. I mean, it's so funny when you know what you know. They're like, she is not worried about this shit. She's geeking off after that. I am. I is that chick. So no, but like I said, my mom was going they said that they weren't going to give me my degree, and my mom what the fuck? She graduated at the top of her class. She had a military scholarship, and now you're going to take the greatest day away from her? I don't know what she said to that man, But I tell you what, he had to leave before the graduation, so he had to walk off the stage, and he almost died. He almost died. See, you don't mess with my mom's daughter, which was me. You don't mess with me. And even now, my mom's still protecting me in every way. When I say Mother Nature, my colleague, whatever it be, y'all want to think she's the Lulu, she's crazy. Okay, but you'll believe somebody on social media of what they do. And when I show it to you, like, I mean, let's be real, who's been dancing in the rain and dancing with thunderstorms and dancing with all that, who the lightning hit the tree and bounced off my house, and I'm still have electricity when everybody else is. It's just weird how that happened. I'm just saying, maybe I'm protected by, who knows, strange forces or whatever it be, but all this has always been about me, because my grandmother, because my grandfather, because you know what, I can just go on and on and on, and nobody's writing my script. And think about it now, look at how all the industry has turned to shit. Look at how all the rappers, the actors, whatever it be, everybody's coming out with a humiliation ritual and all that stuff, and then there's just little old me. Everybody's got a whole bunch of security around them. You see people that's so big and bad, and they got all that security around them, and all you see is me and the air outside, and I'm just like, who wants to fuck with me the wrong way? And remember, well, you don't remember. Well, you might remember, because I told you, and my husband used to say, listen, don't let her bait you, okay? My real husband, not my, hey, we not gonna play husband, we not gonna play. Bitch, no, I don't do that. What the fuck are you? Not only are you salting my real husband, you're salting my credibility, you're salting what my mama and my daddy birthed in me. We are not the same. It's the nerve of you. I'm gonna have to teach you. And if we have to take it to the streets, I can do that too. But my mom out there at Carver's Creek, or my dad, or the Angels, whatever it be, said, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. I hear the horn blowing in the background. You're not going to do that, because it's not going to be no blood on your hands this time around. You're not doing that, okay? And then they pull me back off the field, because let's just say this girl is for real. And if I have to go into kill mode, that game will be over like you don't know. I'm just saying, I just keep spitting this shit out. Like, whoa, like, it's like, whoa, why isn't she famous? Well, I'm not famous because I don't do what they do. Seriously, it's that I don't do what they do. And it's that because you don't want me to what? You don't want me to, like, even live my life, make my money because I'm not you? That's some bullshit. Well, because it's like that. Since I know that's the way the game is played, you're going to try to stay on my neck because I don't play the game your way. Now the table is turned, as they would say, and the dharmic wheel has come up and the karma wheel is gone down. And it looks like I'm the biggest and the baddest in town. So the way you want to stay on my neck, now I'm staying on your neck now. Which gets back to when I saw like the Superman thing, and I started to cry a little bit, because if I had a real man in my life, he'd have to be it, a real Superman. Not like a Comic-Con or anything like that. I don't do Comic-Con and shit like that. People like, I'm going to pretend to be a Superman. Nah, nigga. We don't do that. I'm talking about a real man who knows how to treat a woman. A real man who knows how to treat a real queen. A real man who call me a bitch, and that might be your last day. You know what I mean? Because, like, listen, I don't play like maybe that's how you were raised, and maybe you weren't raised right, but you better learn before you come to me. And that's why don't even think about me being your wife, because I got benefits to last me for the rest of my life. My hubby did his job. The moon is in Libra season, and that's all. And I'm all right. Don't nobody worry about me. And it's that too. People think they're gonna come in and get your benefits, and then you put their name down, and then they turn around. You know what? That is some bullshit y'all doing. So I can see why God and the devil sent you to me, because you didn't know. Even your devil tricked you, reminding you the devil works for who? The devil works for who? The devil works for who made the devil? Oh, okay. So I might be the devil for you. I'm the devil to the devil. Okay, well, let it be. But 'tis the season, and 'tis the season for me. And I just love it when I come outside and get this fresh air and all this stuff, and I'm seeing the stars, and I am just like, it is beautiful out here. And my husband is going like, that's my wife. Still. So if you want to come at me the wrong way, go ahead and try it. Look at my eyes glowing. Okay, I love this. I love this. I should be hella rich. I do, but because I don't play trick games, so don't be a beard to a bitch. You wanna what do you want to take away now? Let's go. Are we playing chess? Well, I'm playing wizard's chess, yo. Why is it you still got Harry Potter on all the time? Like, are we doing that? Okay, I'm over that too a little bit, but I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But it's this all started with watching Superman and just that brief clip. It was like about 10 seconds, and I started to shed a tear because it would be nice if a real Superman, a real man, a real person with integrity and quality was what was here, but I don't see that. And so that's sad. Maybe some people say, well, I can't be your dad. You're absolutely right. You can't be my dad and you can't match my husband, and that is true. But you can be the best you can be. So, and that's all I ask for people. But people can't do that too. Men want to lie. People want to lie. Women want to lie. I don't even know what that shit is. And then, you know what? And let me tell you something. Weird women weird ballsy women who like, well, I'm gonna like, they want to be the man in your life, and they want to like, I have been also stalked by a chick, and I'm telling you, when I was in radio in Greenville, South Carolina, my team rode for me. My radio announcers came when I was going to certain clubs, and we were trying to get this chick off my dick, and I'm like, and I brought a knife with me, and I'm like, I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna fillet this bitch like I'm gonna fillet her like a fish, and they're like, no, you're not. And then they say, well, she's violent. I'm violent. I'm not the one. I'm just being nice. They're stalking me. You come for me. I told you I'm not Twitch, bitch. I'm not Malcolm Jamal Warner either. You come for me a negative way, a witchy way, a crazy way, a stalking way, then you bring out the gangster in me. What you didn't know in my DNA, there's a lot of stuff you didn't know in my DNA, and that's why the military will never tell you everything about me. Somebody broke into my mom and my daddy's tomb, and that was the worst thing you could have done for you. So you brought out the demon or whatever it be. So now, people acting funny is because you did something wrong to me, and now you don't know what to do. How can we make it up? Bring me my goddamn money. Or just be a better you. Like, I know you're not going to bring me the money because you ain't got no money because you're broke, you're dusty, you're thirsty, you're crusty, you whatever it be. But I'm just saying, in the future, because I would like this place to look nice in the future and continue to be. Don't play no gang shit on me. Don't play no stalking shit on me. Don't play no trick shit on me. Don't try to be my friend now, because like, wait a minute, she getting some fame. People been knowing me, okay? You just didn't know me or didn't believe I was who I be. Okay, that's fine. Just, do you. Do you. But don't be trying to invade my time, because I'm telling you, if you're going to do the stuff that you did in the last timeline, which this is absolutely closed. See, I told you I closed the door on all these hoes. So I'm just saying, you're going to get such a blowback. It's that type of shit. But that Superman commercial, I was like, yep, that's it. It's like, if I had somebody in my life, he'd have to be like that. And that's why, and I know I'll be the first to tell you, man, that, everybody in the military is not all right. But I have a type of an energy signature that if I have a counterpart, he has to be incredibly smart, not a criminal. I told you I'm about my lethality and legality. Military brat, right from the start. Mommy a soldier, daddy a soldier, grandparents pioneers. We have a legacy. It's the stuff that you don't hear. And I told you I will never be the slave. I will never be none of that. But if you want to push that ticket, then bitch, that's maybe why Lilith laughs. And Segment doesn't drink anymore. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But I'm just sitting out here. Oh, golly, I ate well today. And I guess that's my story. That's my nighttime story. So I guess I'll be doing ghost stories for the rest of the month. So this is, in a way, this is a ghost story too. Because it's, well, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I just like, it's that. It's like when you can walk into a room and you clear the room, and it's that too. But it's like, okay, was somebody talking to me? And now you're not. It's that. You move the energy out the way, because I'm not about moments. I'm about movements. So you want to bring negative energy towards me? I move that energy out the way like the Red Sea. I clear it out. Like the ghosts that I walk with. That too. It's the sound of silence. Did you get what you need? I do. I always do. Now they mad. Mad at what? Because everything I said was true. You made a bitch ass lie out of yourself, trying to make a bitch ass lie out of me. How did that work for you? Ooh, man. Whew. Anyway, that's it. That's your Sunday storytelling. Who knew I was going to do all of that? Quitch. Oh, Charlie's. Shout out to my folks at Charlie's. It's a government shutdown, but you know, when you're a military brat, it's just another day in paradise, living the life. Ooh, sorry, spiritual burp. Right. But yeah. If you're not a real you don't choose. I choose. So if you don't meet my specifications or not what I like, you can't fake it. And I'm not going to diminish what I like just to make some narrative or just to do what I do. I hear about these people like, I'm obsessed. I got to have you. Then I must kill you. And there's a variety of ways to do that. A variety of ways. I'm that type of military brat. If this is a psychological warfare game, yeah. How's that working for you? Anyway, that's it. I'm looking so cool in my orange and beautiful too. Natural hair, natural nose, natural eyes. That was the coolest thing. Did you see how my eyes glowed outside? That was energy. That was wild. I'm going to have to go back to that and that was wild and see what I was saying because it was just popping off. That was wild. Was it like the stars talking to me? Was I getting the energy from the universe? That was wild. Was the energy around me? That was wild. I love being me. You know how some people like to make up, I want to be like this person. I want to be like that person. I'm not a pick-me bitch. I don't want to be like none of them, and I don't want any of them around me. I love my life. There's nobody else I would rather be than me. Even with all my struggles, my trials and tribulations, I am living the greatest life ever. And whatever this is, whatever situation, simulation, whatever it be, fuck it. None of y'all cannot define or label me. I'm the only one who can do that. Because nobody knows me more than me. Except the people who created me, which was none of y'all and nobody in the industry. So how dare you think I'm going to give you credit over me? You must not know about me. You must not know about me. When you clear the whole energy, because you're that chick. Just give them something to talk about. And trust me, they are. That's what you call being lit. Happy Libra season. Happy Libra moon. And what am I? And what am I? Hubby was a Libra sun. And I'm a Libra moon. That Libra moon, though. Poetic justice. If you know, you know. Roll me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't no gonna break my stride. That's right on time. I would like to take this time to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your love. Even if I've got haters, hey, thank you too, because if you know how to alchemize that ish, it works as energy too. Yay. And also thank you for those of you who have bought 1 or 2 or 3 or more of my projects. Right now, you can go to BANDCAMP because I have at least 5 projects on BANDCAMP at ValJones or ValJonesDaO. I have natural born orator. I have class has an attitude. Yes, it does. I have when military brat strike back. Oh, that one's a perfect one because it's letting you know who's really going to lead this next evolution and revolution. It's us. And did I say ether egg? I've got ether egg, and I've got another that I can't think of right now. But just go to ValJones or ValJonesDaO at BANDCAMP.com and purchase my products. They are available now, and thank you to all who have purchased my products, my audiobooks, and my poetic therapy. You are appreciated, and thanks for appreciating me. Until next time.